Hi everyone, you're very welcome to the Social Media Hot Seat. So this is my social media show where it's like an agony aunt type show where I have a business person who sits in the hot seat and they look generally for some advice relating to their social media marketing. So this afternoon, I'm very delighted to welcome Jenny Reid to the hot seat. Jenny, you're welcome to the show.
Hi Louise, how's it going?
Good. Jenny, do you want to tell us a little bit about you have a personal blog. Do you want to tell us a little bit about it and your journey so far?
Yeah, so I've started about 2 years ago, very slow to start off. My blog name is Irish Mammy Jenny. So it's a parenting and lifestyle blog, and kind of a travel blog as well. So I love to share my experiences of days out, parenting hacks, funny things. I really want to grow the page, better. I've 4,700 followers, so I want to get to 10k. So I can share links and affiliate links, and this is something I do in my spare time. So I work full time, so this is something on the side. So something that I can always have. So I love what I do. I work in marketing full time, but I just wanted some advice on what I'm doing right and what I'm doing wrong, and how can I get to 10k quickly? Do I have to use ads or just keep doing what I'm doing, or is there any kind of suggestions that I should be doing?
Okay, so you've 4,806 followers. I'm just looking at your profile here. So
Yeah.
how long has it taken you to get to that, and what has been your experience?
Yeah, well, it's only kind of really in the last year I've been really focused. So it all depends on what I'm doing at the weekend or where I'm going. Like I was in Vienna in March, so I shared that. I got great traction. I went to Photo Island in August. And then probably since September, every weekend I've been sharing my experiences, funny things that happened, sharing kind of quotes, and really kind of probably since October I've been really heavily focused. So I'm trying to grow about 100 followers a week. So I've actually just been scheduling better using the curator on the Facebook. So I think I followed your advice. So schedule Instagram posts in advance, because I find kind of certain times, like 9 o'clock is kind of, or first thing in the morning, are kind of better times to post and get more traction. So I'm just looking to see how long will it take to get to 10k, or am I?
So the more busy you are on Instagram, obviously that has an impact on the followers that you're picking up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, if I kind of I think I'm doing everything right, but is there something I'm missing? Like I'm liking everyone's posts, I'm commenting on them.
Look, I think you're doing a lot of things right, but I do have a few suggestions for you.
Yeah.
A few more questions for you. First of all, how are you different from other mommy bloggers? Why would I want to follow you rather than somebody else?
I give my honest opinion about kind of days out and reviews. So I go to all the hotels. So if I go to a hotel, I'll tell you what happened, and kind of the good and bad things. I do a lot of traveling, go to kind of Paris, London, and so to get tips and bargains as well.
So what I'm going to do now is just to share your Instagram profile here on the screen here. Can you see that there, Jenny?
Yeah.
So what I think is kind of missing from your profile, and first of all, there's a lot of people out there kind of trying to get in the same space. You've already said that as you. So
yeah.
The first thing you need to do is you need to differentiate yourself. Now, when I looked at your bio and when I looked down through your posts, I didn't get instantly what you've just said to me. You've just said to me, honest. So I'm an honest. I love to I'm honest. I'm honest. I give my honest opinion. I love to travel. I love to do things at the weekend. I have lots of parenting advice, and I have hacks of how you can do nice, free or not inexpensive trips at the weekend with your kids.
Yeah.
So when I come onto your profile here, I don't get that.
Right. Yeah.
So straight away, when somebody comes to your profile, they need to know what are they going.
Why you why you should follow them. Yeah, yeah,
So you've got to think that you've got to kind of get in a mommy who loves to travel, or lots, weekends, addicted to weekend excursions that don't break the bank. And that's that, first of all. So I would think, obviously I'm just talking off the top of my head, but you need to think about it and think
yeah.
what your positioning is. Otherwise, somebody's going to come to your blog and they may see your posts, but you've not given them a reason to follow you.
Right. Yeah.
And so the other thing that I think needs to come across really strongly here, Jenny, is that it's Dublin.
Right.
And that, so if you want to find out what to do at the weekend with your children and you're living on the east coast of Ireland, or you're living in Dublin, Kildare, wherever you're near, that this is the one to follow.
Yeah.
And there's another reason that I'm saying that to you. So this to me isn't coming across here.
Yeah.
And your profile picture isn't doing anything for me either. Okay.
Right.
Now,
What about a logo?
no,
What about a logo?
I think it needs to be you because it's a blogger.
Right.
So people need to connect with you. So this just looks like you're sitting in a restaurant.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I just think you need to, like, you're in marketing.
Yeah, to make it more fun. Make it more fun, which I am about fun. Being happy. I'm very positive. You kind of have seen in my posts that I'm very kind of positive, and I have a very positive outlook on life. And I want to kind of to bring that out in the blog and the page and that. So
Okay, so we need to improve this profile picture. We need to improve this bio so that we know
bio.
about, and so that every time you think the core messages that you want to communicate. So why somebody should want to follow you. Now, the next thing I want to get onto is, what are your goals this year? I know you've mentioned earlier on you want to get to 10,000 followers, but apart from that, what goals have you set for your parenting blog this year?
Just to be more schedule more in advance and try to kind of 10K is what I want to. It's my long term goal, so I want to kind of grow a certain amount every month. I would like to work with brands and get sponsored posts to actually get money for it. That's one goal, to work with more brands and get more awareness.
Okay. So what I'm going to say to you is, if you're going to be serious about this and getting there, I think that I know what you need to do is you need to have specific goals. How many brands do you want to work with? Is it 1, 2, 3, 5, 10? So you need to be really specific what it is. Say, by the end of this year, this quarter, whatever it is, I want to have picked up a brand ambassador position or started working with brands. And then the next thing I want you to do is I want you to tell me straight away 3 companies that you would love to work for.
Kind of a holiday brand, kind of say like a Someway Holidays. Someway Holidays are kind of like a Click and Go, or like a holiday brand that they'd sponsor me to go away and I'd give my my opinion. That would be a really, really strong goal. Some other kind of attraction, like Taylor Park or something that fits in with what I'm doing. I don't kind of do a lot of beauty stuff, so that wouldn't be down my street. So it's kind of more kind of days out, travel, special offers. That's the number one thing. I'd love to work with a travel company to get paid for your review of spa treatments.
What I'd like you to do is, so number 1, I'm saying change your profile picture, change your bio. Number 3, set your goals. So you have specific goals that you want to achieve, either by quarter, by month, by year, whatever feels right for you. Then I want you to do is to make a list of 10 businesses or 20 businesses, you decide, that you would like to start working with. Okay. And then what you need to do is you need to go down through all of their social media posts, whether it's on Instagram or Twitter or wherever they are living, and see what other ambassadors that they have been working with. And look down at the other ambassadors and see what their profiles are like, what kind of things they're doing. Then I want you to interact with these brands continually. So even when you're not working with them, so that they become aware of your existence. And that will help them think of you then if they're looking for somebody to feature a particular service, product, whatever it is. So that's what I'd say to you there in terms of your business goals. And that's
Right.
because otherwise you're going to you could find yourself this time next year with your 10,000 followers, but you're no further along. Whereas at least at the end of the year, if you have tried, if you have identified companies you want to work with, you at the end of the year, did I achieve that?
Yeah.
Have I started working with somebody? And so that's what I want you to think about in that context. In the context, just going back to your in the context of your Instagram profile again, I'd check, is this working, the WordPress?
Yeah. I have a blog as well. I haven't got an awful lot of posts, but I do have a few posts there.
Yeah, that link isn't working. So when I click on that link, it brings me to a page to ask me to log into WordPress.
It works for me. It works for mine. So yeah.
Because you may be logged in. Look,
Yeah.
this is bringing me to a login site.
Right. Yeah.
So things like that, so if you get
stupid things. Yeah.
you get the attention of a brand and then they click something like that, that's going to put them off.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
The other thing I would say to you, what works really well on Instagram, and this is all well because I can see you're getting great engagement on your posts, is to keep consistently working on putting out content. What I would say is I think that you could possibly theme your grid a little bit more, make it a little bit prettier. So there's lots of ways that you can do that. I'll be covering that in my Instagram training next week. But like this, so you could look at like how you can theme it either through filters or through maybe having sometimes you see some brands, what they do is they have like a theme for 3 posts. So if you're at an event, it's maybe 3 different posts of the same kind of event or something like that. Or sometimes that you see that you'll have some memes, but like that they will consistently kind of nearly plan how they look. So they're kind of watching how the grid looks in general.
Yeah, you can use Planoly, isn't it, to do that?
A few different apps you can do that.
Yeah.
And I would say that if you want to work with brands, that's where you need to go. So what I would say to you is you just need to find the other brand ambassadors that the brands that you want to work with are working with. And you just need to be better than them so that they want it. And things that will work posting, but also being consistent. So being consistent with the core message that you have up here and just making your grid a little bit prettier. Because remember, Instagram is like the glossy magazine of the social media world. So everything in it needs to look kind of pretty because that's what people react to. And your content is valuable because people are engaging with it. You need to kind of reply to people when they comment on your stuff. That's really important. So I know you engage a lot with other people's content, but when people interact with yours, it's equally.
Well, I kind of do it do a kind of a heart.
Yeah, I would comment.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes. Just go. It takes an extra 2 seconds to do it.
Yeah.
And so get that engagement up because it's like. It just endears people more to you, and they're more likely then to see your content next time around.
Yeah.
So, that's all I have to say to you. Yeah. So
good advice. Thanks a million. Yeah.
Recap. I think it's more the positioning. I think is what's missing.
Yeah.
And you're in marketing. You know what that is.
You
need to just update this so we know what your blog is about. Make your goals, and then. Just improve.
Make it look pretty. Yeah.
Make it look prettier. How do you find the stories? I see you're active.
Yeah. So if there's any kind of funny things I kind of would share. I don't kind of talk on stories, so I don't think you have to, but a lot of kind of people do. I'm probably not comfortable doing it yet. But kind of mix of stories and the grid kind of does for me.
The stories are like the real content. It's like that.
Yeah.
For engagement.
I get more engagement on my grid, I find, though.
Well, I would try the video on your stories.
So
if you're at a location, you'll be deciding what's the best picture or the best pictures to share. But the story will be like the behind the scenes. Like, oh, we've just arrived here and my shoe got stuck in the mud, or
stupid things, kind of funny things,
and to really show you as your personality. So you need to,
kind of
people really need to think.
personable, more personable, and like
Exactly,
the face behind the brand.
exactly,
Yeah,
exactly.
but I
But
kind of know all the theory, but I was just kind of putting it into practice. That's what it is. Like,
you can use Facebook ads as well to grow your Instagram profile. So just like that, if you wanted to run like an ad, a traffic ad, and what you could do is just run it on Instagram stories and just target people living on the east coast of Ireland. Well, yeah, that works as well.
yeah, I might do that once I've kind of got my bio and everything's kind of set up and that.
Wait till you've that done. Exactly.
Yeah,
Okay, well, look, thank you so much
brilliant.
for joining me today. I hope there's some nice nuggets there for you.
Yeah, no, you're very good.
And we'll talk to you sometime again soon.
Yeah, thanks a million.
Thanks, Jenny.
See you now. Bye. Bye.